I got my sister right here. Make sure. She finna give it to y'all. Cause we wanna know how y'all feel about 6ix9ine snitching. I got a lot to say, but I'm gonna let my sister start off with what's going on. How she feel.
I feel like it's a lot of people giving undeserving attention to someone who don't even have anything to do with our culture. Um, it's sad, really, honestly. And I'm lost for words for a lot of people. But I see in today's world, in this generation, um, that's how we support, and that's crazy when this man got a lot of people locked up.
Yeah, well, my thoughts on it is, it all starts off with being brainwashed. You know what I'm saying? We've been brainwashed to snitch. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be don't snitch on each other, but they brainwash us to snitch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like 6ix9ine is a victim of that brainwash, and everybody that support him are victims of that brainwash. They don't tell on each other. When the league cheat in any sport and they get under indictment, you don't hear nobody. You don't hear them putting it on social media or it's advertised about no snitching whatsoever. They hold it down. They hold it together, and you know what I'm saying. They don't snitch. So, but they preach to us to snitch. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's my thoughts on it. Go ahead, man.
And for another example, I know this has I understand that this situation may be different than the Takashi situation, but this is goes in the same category where Oprah, may sit at a table of perverted men, but then she sit and try to bash black men in a way to where she tried to paint this picture as if, you know what I'm saying, like Weinstein, she's best friends with this guy, but for some reason she never bring up a topic on Weinstein's cases or situation, but she's quick to talk about Michael Jackson and R. Kelly. But
That's sad.
this is in the same category on how black people work too, and I blame this as well in this situation because of the support we're still passing this guy when really that's not a logical solution out of prison for someone to be praised in this order, and then a lot of times if you a real nigga, let's be real, and you got in trouble, you about to do that time because there is no coming back to the hood after snitching. You're in great danger if you feel like you can snitch and then return back to the hood. But that just shows that Takashi 6ix9ine has no type of loyalty or real credit in the street because he didn't fear telling on these people at all. So
no disrespect though, to compound what you're saying, but there's a lot of cats that came. New York is kind of known for like praising
shit
guys
like that.
that snitching. You know what I'm saying? And they like celebrities now and stuff like that. I mean, again, I understand why. We've been brainwashed that it's okay to snitch. We've been brainwashed not to be loyal. We've been brainwashed to be disloyal to each other, to be disloyal as a race. That's the only way you could come in and disrupt us like that.
And then how you snitch on the people you came up with. Like, these is the same people that put you where you are today.
I mean, it's a lot of celebrities that was Bill Cosby was snitched on. And they just use. I mean, seriously, you got a lot of disloyalty. You got a lot of dysfunctional things going on in the black community that we allow the white man to control our narrative. It's basically controlling our narrative. They use a black man to bring a black man down. They use it. They condone it in a lot of different ways. That's why he getting praised because the whole objective is to get us to not have no type of loyalty, to get us to you know what I'm saying, to get us not be loyal. That's the whole objective. If we not loyal, that all of that goes into it runs in the black community. Period. Because he could go to jail. How this man can go to jail just because someone says this? You get all these black people commenting as if they know for sure he did it. It's hearsay. Everything is hearsay. He went to jail on hearsay. Ain't no white man go to jail on here. Oh no hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Again, snitching. That was dry snitching. Basically saying, I think he did it. Putting it in people's songs that I'm gonna put. You know, people got lyrics in their bars about him putting stuff in people's drinks. That's subconsciously. That's called dry snitching. Why these cocksuckers act like they want to go against 6ix9ine so bad? What about all these dry snitching lyrics y'all got? Come on, man. It's subconscious mind. They got us brainwashed to snitch. They got us brainwashed not to stick together in no shape, form, or fashion. Go ahead, man.
I mean, I'm not. I can only speak from my perspective on when it comes to snitching. Um, but I believe in most people's head. Um, for an example, on where I feel like that Takashi probably felt as if why do he have to go down for some niggas he feel like you know he made it feel more important than them. I don't know what made this
No,
man
he
do what he did, but
he said they threatened him, they kidnapped him, he was stealing money, trying to fuck his baby mama. So he had, he telling himself that
he's giving himself excuses on why he snitched, but the real reason is he probably felt more important than these people. So he put them on the line.
That's a good
He
way to
threw
say
them under the bus. And that's my honest opinion. I don't feel like he, of course, he had no loyalty to them because if he did, he wouldn't have never did what he did. But at the end of the day, he threw them under the bus for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Period. And it probably had nothing to do with them people to begin with. But he felt as if these people wasn't gonna. It was him or them, So, that's just how it went, and I'm just shocked by the publicity people is giving him. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree with you. My biggest thing is, again, like I said, we've been brainwashed. I got to go deeper than just seeing the surface. The surface is what he did, who he told on, but it was already programmed. You got all this dry snitching and all these raps. We getting it in through the mail. This, that, and the third. All these dry snitching cats. Y'all ain't real street. Y'all talk about street, but y'all ain't street. Y'all ain't that street because you dry snitching in a song about what you doing. You know what I'm saying? The feds, you telling the feds everything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no loyalty, ain't no zip on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, for a long time, it ain't no zip on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all basically be dry snitching. It all comes back to who controlled the narrative. They control the narrative. The powers that be control the narrative for us to be this loose. It's a lot of things that's loose in our community. It ain't just 6ix9ine coming out telling it. They've been saying it's okay. Basically, it's been saying it's okay to snitch. Look at the lyrics. How many lyrics it is out here with you snitching, telling the feds how we work. And you ain't busted great. You ain't put in no work. But you telling the feds, this, that, and the third. It's been disloyalty in our community for years. Years and years. That's controlling the narrative. Controlling the narrative. We gonna go get his mama. Why? Why they gonna go get his mama? You hear what's that police show that they got? That they always go get the mama for the kid to tell. I forgot the name of the show, but they go get the mama and baby just tell the truth. The truth will set you free. The dumbest shit ever. Black people don't read. They don't know their rights, so they tell their baby to tell on themselves and tell on they. It's in there. They control the narrative because we don't read. We got, again, what I've been trying to teach y'all. You gotta unlearn and relearn. You gotta think. You know what I'm saying? Who controlling the narrative? Y'all got all these undisloyal people. You put a black person on there, they destroy Allen Iverson. Who helped them? Black people helped them. You know what I'm saying? They control that narrative. They control Cosby. They control R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like
but this situation is more special.
Yeah, but you know they in this situation. But when you boil all the water out the pot, though, Misha, it still was already being set up for this to happen. It's, for other, it could be another guy just 6ix9ine just as popular, and now y'all want to give attention to it. That's like y'all want to give attention to being loyal when one of us get killed. One of us get killed. A soul get hunted down on national TV and get killed, and now everybody we supposed to been doing this. We supposed to been reading and uniting, seeing how we can fix this. But now y'all want to be mad. Even a rapper, now y'all want to be mad. Look at how many songs y'all got.
And then y'all allow him to be in this culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Like y'all opened up the doors for this man. Y'all let this man come sit at the table with y'all. Now y'all realize y'all done sat it with a rat, and now y'all mad because he's free now.
Man, hey, the whole narrative. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. Y'all gotta understand where it come from. We have to read, y'all. We have to read. We have to educate ourselves and understand that it's a lot of disloyalty that's going on in our community. And the only way to stop it is for us to start reading and doing something about it. You can't make a stand if you don't know how to do better or know better. You can't. You're not reading. You're not doing that. You don't even half. You don't even know your rights
or your purpose.
Or you commit a crime. Don't even know the time that it's giving you. If you get caught, you don't know nothing. But again, they control the narrative, and this was bound to happen. Bottom line, that's my take on it. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Mish?
I think it starts with you. You know, that's the whole thing. You know, if you want to change the world or see a change in the world, you change yourself first. You know, because it all starts with what you practice. Is really, you know what I'm saying? It's what you preach. That gotta match up. You know what you're saying in your actions as well, and just raise your kids right. You know, and a lot of this stuff has everything to do with people's parents and how they were raised. You know, not everybody cut from the same cloth. I don't want to judge anybody's parenting or anything, but this starts at home. This Tekashi syndrome that we're speaking of. You know, definitely starts at home, and I feel like this guy is disrespecting our culture in the way. And I ain't trying to get all pro-black or nothing like that, but we would go, for an example, Tekashi would have been black. Okay, let's put a black man in Tekashi's shoes. This would have been any other rapper. This man would have been dead. Okay? His head would have been on the line. Niggas would have been looking for him, all types, you know what I'm saying? But this man is still alive. He's safe. He's free. Y'all keep talking on this internet, like, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He did a heinous thing, and where I'm lost at is how he's still relevant. How is this man even, you know what I'm saying, feeling this comfortable on the internet, but all y'all can do is go ahead and beef over social media with this man and give him more clout than what he needs.
I'm going to tell you why he's relevant, sis. He's relevant because they've been snitching, dry snitching. The culture, our hip-hop culture, these new guys has been dry snitching for years. If you dry snitching, it's equivalent to snitching. You already dry snitching, and then you mad because of the reaping what you sow. You've been dry snitching in your songs for years. Y'all dry snitching. You know what I'm saying? Y'all glorify snitches already. subconsciously. If you don't know, you don't make a stand, you could have been rapping about that. What's that police show? That's they. Oh, go get the mama. They always snitching. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get the mama so you can tell on itself. You know what I'm saying? You've been having these conversations. You've been having conversations of being loyal and standing for something. If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. We've been having these conversations. Nobody, y'all don't, that all stand, that all serve, add up to what happened now. And you see why they don't care because guess what? Who controls the narrative? Majority of people that's viewing him is white people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no all black people viewing them with them 39 million views or whatever. Mostly white people, they don't care. They don't want us to stick together. They want us to, that's what they want us to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making this no race issue, but that's what it is. The power that be is controlling them and us.
I'm blaming the black community off this one.
Hey, it's both.
I'm pointing a finger at us off, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't feel, you know what I'm saying, no type of way now. I don't feel like I have any type of animosity towards this man because at the end of the day, y'all accepted him. You know, this is the guy that y'all listen to. So.
It is. It's deep. It's deep. You know, my take on it, like I said, I agree with Misha, but I also try to, you know.
Just like I feel the same way about Cardi B, and that's my honest opinion. And I feel like black women is the biggest sucker for this woman, and she doesn't contribute to this culture at all. At all. She's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, oh, she's out here snitching or nothing like that, but I mean, she just making rap look good. Like, honestly, there's more female rappers out here who's lyrically passionate and gifted, but this Cardi B chick, she give music written for her, and then you know what I'm saying? She just put her face on it, and it's acceptable, and we accept her. When this woman has no talent at all, and that makes me feel like, you know, hip hop. In the next, I'm gonna give it the next 10 years. Hip hop's not gonna be ours anymore.
I mean,
it's
I mean, you know, Cardi B is a whole nother subject and whatnot. But again, it's
we're speaking of culture vultures,
right?
And 6ix9ine fall dead in that category. You know what I'm saying? That's just for the same how Justin Timberlake soaked up all his hip hop beauty that he could have in the early 2000s, late 90s, whenever he was, you know, decided to separate it from that little group. But when he stood on the stage at BET and said, all lives matter, that was the last time I saw Justin Timberlake at the BET Awards. Literally. Mm-hmm. After that, I've never seen Justin Timberlake back again. He even hosted one of the awards before BET because he was one of the white people we would invite to the barbecue, as y'all would say. But that man didn't stand with us or in for our culture when this whole the Black Lives Matter movement. He didn't agree with us. You know what I'm saying? So we'll listen and support these people until they're honest, until they get to tell the truth, until their true colors show. Then we hate them. Now we want to snatch the black card back. Now we want to blame them for them having their opinion or being just who they are. Right. But these are the people y'all gonna invite to the barbecue.
Again, if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. If you don't know where it come from, if you don't know what the root of it is, you ain't gonna be able to change. You can't solve a situation or the problem if you're not knowing where the root of it. The root is they control the narrative. What you mean don't snitch? You know, I mean, it's okay to snitch when they don't snitch. You know what I'm saying? You look at y'all songs. We have to change our songs. There's a lot of things that we have to change as a culture in order to make things better for ourselves, for our race. If you don't stand for nothing, you'll fall for anything. Bottom line, period. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing I've noticed about black people. We are very well at selling our birthright. You know, I've never seen, heard, or met any race of people on this earth, you know, that's willing to accept Like, we are the most accepting people that it doesn't make any sense. It actually shows, the world how weak we are. We Takashi 6ix9ine, he's basically representing us. That's how they look at it. He rap, he sag pants, he got grill in his mouth. Oh yeah, he's a gangster. He you know what I'm saying? And now he's giving out a whole nother image that we have nothing to do with. But these are today's rappers.
Anybody want to call in? 218-400-1106. Y'all want to talk about it? We're more than welcome to address whatever statements that you all have to give us or you want to state. Till then, it's Woody Wood, this King Drip Radio, this Meech, you know what I'm saying? We in the building. We waiting on some calls. We're gonna take some calls. If they calling, we gonna be right here. We're gonna play a little music. Me supposed to be the DJ, y'all, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Her DJing is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's crazy, man. Man.
Whatever.
Come on, man. I ain't got no music from this woman, man. You know what I'm saying? This woman crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know Misha dancer. She do house parties.
No, I don't.
She.
No, I don't.
218-400-1106, and I'll book your private party with Misha.
He lied to y'all, y'all.
Cold-blooded.
That's not true.
She called A. You hear me? This World of Thunder, right here. Tell them how you do, baby.
You got me messed up. I don't do anything. I don't do any private, none of that.
See, hey, listen, boy.
I mean, I do got that. that choke your mama. That's what I do got. Shit.
She ain't playing. She got her whole outfit right in the bag. When we leave here, I gotta drop her off at work. Come on, call in, man. We waiting on some calls, man. What's happening? You know? We were in the building. Misha in the building. Exotic dancers.
Nah, we talking something else exotic, y'all.
You know, we're here.
You got that Zor.
What else you feel like you want to talk about, Mish? Who else caught you biting?
Who?
I mean,
those are my two culture vultures at this moment. I feel like the realest artist that could never bite off of blackness, because I feel like he has the credibility to speak about the road and the way that we live, is Eminem. He would always be an acceptable rapper, no matter who he appears to be, because not only because he's not from Detroit. He's not from there. He was just raised there. He grew up there. But truly, he's from 8 Mile. He's across from 8 Mile. Okay? So no, he's not. It's not because he's from Detroit. No. He's not from Detroit, actually. I think he's from like Ferndale, out a couple seconds outside of Detroit. But he has a lot to. He has the right to have a piece of our culture. I feel like, yeah. Eminem been around some real niggas. Like, don't get that mistake in there. I'm talking about some white boy Rick shit, you know.
Well, you brought up another snitch.
Oh yeah, another snitch. Oh, another one. He was actually placed there to uncover some things, but he didn't. So that's why he's still in jail.
No, he not.
He are? Yeah. Well, he did time for that because they got mad because he didn't fully tell.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's definitely out.
He tried to snitch. What do you want to talk about, Ron? Do you have anything to say?
Hey, listen. I said what I had to say, y'all. This King Drip Radio. We're going to be back right after these messages. Because I got to tell Misha that her outfit look good when she finna go dance in. So we're going to be back.
Like to please, y'all.
218-400. 1106. King Drip. Me and Misha. We're going to be here together, y'all. Go ahead, Misha.